All right, Black Market Official Findings Report Illegal Altered Item Market, compiled by David Gleason, Special Investigator, by order of Remy Denis, Chief Investigator. Summary: a black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well genuine, altered, and paranatural materials, was raided in Redacted, Czech Republic, by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. A, there is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. B, these criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas. C, the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. Refer to file 5-12-0221 for full report. There you are. There we go. Yay! Oh, we have all kinds of wonderful stuff to read. Something down there, too.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension.
And yet you pretend to comprehend it.
My own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry, against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness.
Just this is in the rhythm of my heart.
Their uncanny ability to
Oh, hey, Justin Hawkins has a YouTube channel.
Did their work perhaps even create it?
Speaking of the darkness.
With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge.
We're about to backtrack a little.
I must be off on my rounds.
It's over here, yes. Give us.
Agent Fisher, A6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance. Even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation.
Probably.
I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I could hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there.
It's usually me, probably.
I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get the cable out. you fiber optic fuck cooperate.
Right?
Okay, there we go.
Well, okay, Agent Fisher. I feel for you, buddy.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello?
Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC.
Me too.
Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Oh. Where's the port? The outlet. Blessed Organization. Compiled by Agent Tim Spalder. By order of Remy Denis, Chief Investigator. Paracriminal Profile, the Blessed Organization. Summary. This group/individual has operated outside of the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an objective power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Refer to file 7-39-0922 for full report. Hartman arrest. Official arrest report. Case number 74-WA-004. Offender name, Hartman Emil. Victim name, Wake Allen, Anderson Tor, Anderson Odin. Redacted, Lane Rudolph. Desolé Wendy, Emerson Thomas. Redacted. Officer names, Denise, Special Agent Remy. Charges, Code 4, kidnapping of altered individuals, 1 count. Code 8, sanctions against altered organizations, 1 count. Code 37, obstruction of Bureau investigation, 1 count. Code 74, breaching the Ash Act, 6 counts. Additional notes. Offender's property seized as evidence to be used in conjunction with any ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau researchers, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each, except the Anderson brothers, due to their senility. And Wake, possibly deceased. There. That sounded good. Well, all right. The fuck are you? You're like a vending machine or something. Where are you? What are you? Shit, I'm gonna die. Damn it. Hey, I think this is part 2 of the Alan Wake thing. NASA Cooperation Review, Interagency Cooperation Decision, re-NASA. Summary. Following the NASA-FBC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all spacefaring vessels. In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Redacted far outweighs any spending related to the processing and delivery of black rock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Redacted will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Refer to File 3-81-4812 for full report. The Shadow, compiled by Ezra Cruz, investigative researcher, by order of William Kirkland, head of investigations. Examination of paranatural entities. The Shadow. Summary: Paranatural Entity A-010, aka The Shadow, is an aggressive redacted consisting of three known types. Type A, localized manifestations of sentient redacted, capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting redacted over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies redacted by the shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain redacted of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects, similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are redacted solely to be used as destructive tools. I think that redacted word is animated because I saw a vending machine. Each type seems to work toward a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, see AWE-35, which may imply a shared link to a redacted intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive/defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered to prepare for the eventuality of an redacted. Refer to File 6-34-1923 for full report. Levitate, move. Ooh, I think we're good now. Ah. Glorious. Let's go. Yay! Eagle Limited Summary, ID AWE-14, event date 05-25, 2016, looks like? 2015? 2015. Event location, Bloomington, Illinois. The Eagle Limited AWE-44. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Redacted. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or the direct result of the sabotage. Event response: the Bureau had been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing I was fucking hired to do? My job? Want to know what I call that? Bullshit! Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more, and they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up these tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back in that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Agent Hewitt. Oh boy.
I don't feel right.
Uh-oh.
Something in this darkness is draining me.
Let's get to the light real quick. Yeah? We need a battery, but we don't have batteries. So...
Shit.
oh, Lord.
Now what? What is that?
Darkness.
Come on, elevator, time to go!
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
Fuck! Nothing even touches it. So you don't like the light. I can use that.
Shit! You like that, don't you, bitch? Gorgeous. Give me one of these. Thank you so very much. Yeah. Ow. No? Hey, you like that, huh? You like that, buddy? I bet you like that a whole lot.
Yeah,
You
I like that.
You love it. Investigate my yes. Hiss Ranger Airborne. Oh, compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist. Head of research now, thank you. By director Jesse Faden. That's me. Field research on Hiss entity, Hiss Corrupted Ranger Airborne. Summary. This subgroup of Hiss Corrupted Rangers has manifested the ability to levitate, similarly to Hiss elevated agents. However, these airborne Hiss Rangers display no telekinetic abilities and simply continue to use mundane Bureau weaponry. This evolution, being so similar to the elevated, possibly indicates that Hiss can share permutations through a type of network or perhaps osmosis. However, the fact that this development in Hiss Rangers has only been observed in the investigation sector may indicate that an environmental factor is responsible. They could be responding to an altered item or other paranatural element found only in that sector, or perhaps this is the natural progression of the Hiss Ranger phenotype. Not enough time has passed to determine a conclusive trajectory of development for each of the Hiss manifestations, assuming any such trajectory exists. Refer to file redacted for full report.
Brian Hennerman, 21 years old, resident of Southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Hennerman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? Well, I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K. Not an N. Not night, like nighttime, but...
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
No one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I
It
thought
does,
if I was
yeah.
smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement. I may even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. End of the session.
Aw. Elevator now.
Ma'am, what are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Langston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Well, that might be an intercom.
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors.
Hi.
Cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break.
Whoops.
Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
No.
A lantern?
Nope.
Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something.
I always
I'll
do.
keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg.
Gee.
Why did I say that?
Fair.
Okay. This Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out.
Woohoo!
Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's just nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items.
Doesn't
Still,
want
I
to
don't know why
brag.
people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true.
They
Darling
probably
is
do.
famous for being a bit out there, but
Yeah.
when he's weird, it's charming. Altered
Yeah, it
items
is.
really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves. Trench is golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of
just
course,
gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't he?
make it home for
I
mealtime,
was just
so
wondering
I
that.
have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. Met them at Thanksgiving. Big family. Very nice people. Anyway, she has a key to my apartment, and she gives Alfred his dinner if I'm not home. The store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay back Maria for Alfred's cat. My favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place.
Of course she
Didn't like
did.
me getting in her way, scratched me more than once when I was just trying to move her food bowl. That cat was a real asshole. I'm realizing now that
That's
language was
kinda
not
harsh.
entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most people,
Uh-huh.
or animals, or anything.
Object.
And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word about a person. It was just,
I would.
hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I got to, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real
Bye.
smooth, Langston.
I guess FRA Moro will start here. I really should get some sleep pretty soon. Ah. Great. How many abilities? 1? We have 1. Oh. Ground Slam 1? Sure. Might as well, right? I should equip the surge weapon, shouldn't I? Let's see what it does. Fires adhesive grenades that detonate when manually triggered, or if their timer expires. How exciting. Something to eat, too. Oh, wow, lots of stuff to eat. This one I can eat because it's a duplicate. Nom, nom, nom. Tasty, tasty duplicate. Night Spring Screenplay, page 1. Note: this screenplay was found after the Bureau acquired the Night Springs television series and all its past episode scripts. It appears to be written by Alan Wake as part of an application to become one of the show's writers. Night Springs spec script. Episode Over the Threshold Darkly by Alan Wake. Host voiceover. It is only human nature to wish to control the forces around us, and even more so, to possess them. But what happens when those forces are not ours to claim, or even of this world? What if they are the things you can discover in Night Springs? Interior Secret Lab, Night. We are in a secret lab. The large sign on the wall reads, the Federal Bureau of Night Springs. Scientist. I've told you several times, Director, it isn't ready. Director. It's ready when I say it's ready, Doctor. Scientist. But the being beyond the portal, we have no control over it. Let's move forward, I guess. Oh. Oh, hi. It's you again. It's you. Holy shit. That was definitely a vending machine, you guys. What the hell? Oh, that's darkness. I need to burn that away with a bright light. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Fantastic. Lamps or batteries? Foot gossip? Hello. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me.